So today's the day I get started on my reloading bench. I've looked forward to doing this for a while, and I would be using one of my favorite building materials to build it, which is bed frames. Bed frames are made out of a ridiculously hard metal. It's really hard to drill, really hard to cut. So I'm going to be using this anchorlube, which should hopefully keep the blade on my bandsaw a lot cooler and help me cut through the bed frames a lot easier. Bed frames are painted, so it does take a lot of grinding and cleaning up the metal to make sure you don't get any paint in the welds. On this piece in the front of the shelf, I'm just cutting out a couple pieces so I can weld them in place. They're not exactly going to be 45 miters, but they are going to meet up properly. After a little bit of cutting and grinding, these metal pieces came together pretty well. They're pretty easy to weld. I want this reloading table to be mobile, and so I'm going to be welding these in the corners of the angle iron, and then they'll just hold the wheels here. These pieces that I'm going to weld onto the bed frame and then screw the wheels into are galvanized, and you don't want to weld anything galvanized, so what you want to do is grind off the galvanizing down to bare metal, and then you can go ahead and weld whatever was galvanized once it's no longer galvanized to another piece of metal. I'm drilling holes where I'm going to be installing wood, and this will allow me to screw the boards from underneath the metal, so you won't see any fasteners or how the project was put together. I really like this anchor lube as it wipes off really easy and doesn't seem to leave any type of residue like your oil type coolants. I'm going to hit this with a little rust reformer before I actually paint it. The wind didn't start blowing until I went to go paint this thing. So now I'm painting it inside. I don't know, maybe I need to change my ways or something. All the boards for this project are 3/4 inch thick. I'm going to go ahead and get the wood cut out, get it sanded, and then get it all stained. I didn't make these bigger boards. These are actually just boards that you can buy at Lowe's. Just make tables out of them and different projects. They're kind of like a project slab. Quick couple of coats of polyurethane. This project will be getting closer to being done. This reloading bench is mobile, just like everything else in my shop. I do that on purpose so that if I ever need to repair the floor or do a deep clean of anything, or if I just don't like the way things are arranged, I can just go start moving things around. So there's the final product. The only thing I have left to do is mount all of my reloading equipment and fill this thing up with all my reloading stuff. I'm so glad to have this reloading bench done. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and what really motivated me to do it right now is that I have a surgery coming up to where for the first 2 weeks I can't lift anything, and then after that I've got about 4 weeks where I can just lift light stuff. And so I figured during that time I'll just go and lift these tiny little shell casings and reload these bullets. So grateful for everyone to support our channel. Thanks for watching.